I think people are amazing, so I draw a lot of positive energy from people. I will think about people in my life when I'm running, and it's like a moment where I feel like I may not be able to continue on. People are my greatest motivation. I love people. I had this really funny experience that happened the Wednesday before Big's backyard, and I go to get my Jeep and it won't start. So my buddy Kevin's like, we'll just bump start it. I'm like, what? We can push start this vehicle? I said, Kevin, get in the vehicle. I push as fast as I can. Kevin drops the clutch, bam, gets it started right up. I was like, Kevin, how did you get that? Oh, I came out of the Karate Kid. Just bump started. I literally thought about that event when I was running bigs, and I thought about like when it got to like certain moments like that, I just kind of laughed and smiled and said, just bump started. And it worked. So just bump started. I think as we get older in life, we sometimes create these artificial limitations on ourselves about what seems appropriate or what seems possible, what seems like to be wise. I'm really inspired by my buddy Mike Fremont. He's 101.5 and he can do over 13 pull-ups. I can't do half as many pull-ups as he does. So when I see Mike is like getting out and doing a race and he's over 100 years old with his wife, I just admire that. Like I had one time where I fell and my face was planted in the dirt. My body was so tight, my muscles were aching. I was at a point where it seemed hopeless. And I'm just thinking to myself, I am not gonna end this way. So, when I came back from Bigs, like it was incredible the welcome I got from my students. I do sometimes like to picture my students in like their own difficulties, and I think about students that are really challenged, and I want to provide them with like an example of overcoming a extreme difficulty, and like show them that their own challenges and miseries, there is hope to overcome. And I like doing that with the example of like some crazy race like Big's Backyard. You can ignite these parts of our DNA that we have that's sort of like a superpower to be able to go such extreme distances, and that just excites me, and it makes me realize that I'm far from finished.